Hey everybody, welcome back to Hooked on the Brothers.
Hooked on the Brothers. Today, you're gonna get to see the Speed Booster.
The Speed Booster. I'm Seb.
I'm Baden.
And Speed Booster is one of my favorite powers in Metroid. It's especially fun in this game just because this game has such tight controls. But, basically, when you activate it, you start charging up and then you start doing the speed boost, which makes you go really fast. But if you press down, then you turn purple, and for a limited time, you have the ability to do a Shinespark. It goes away after a second. I'm just trying to explain it so that later when I'm doing it, you understand. But when you have it and you press jump, you can then do that. So you have to first charge up running, then press down to like charge a Shinespark, which is what that move is called. Then you can jump and shoot in any direction.
Yeah.
There are a few other things that make it more complicated, like you can do regular, or you can do like the front flip jumps without activating the Shinespark, so you can get around. And also you can use the speed booster and do wall jumps in this game, which is really cool, and not in the other Metroid games. And you keep your momentum when you do that. So this is used for progressing through the game, but also for doing cool stuff like this.
What the? Seb! Oh my god.
Ah, damn, I want to keep it going. I don't know if you can do it at that part. Also, I love that they program a few spots like that where the camera does a special thing just to make you feel extra cool.
Really cool. Oh my god.
Oh god, this...
What's that guy called?
I don't want to keep doing that.
Okay. I'd call him a gun charjo.
A gun charjo?
Yeah.
You were distracting me because I was trying to like... Yeah, sorry. It's really hard to like... I don't know if people realize how hard it can be to commentate and also play games at the same time.
Yeah, it can definitely be hard.
But especially when you're like...
Well, actually, what I find difficult a lot of the time is choosing between the many like options of things to say that come into my mind at once.
Yeah.
Like sometimes in a particular moment of the game, I will simultaneously think of like something in the game that I feel like I want to give more context to, something funny to say, and like a story outside of the game. It's like, then they all hit me at once and I freeze.
Yeah.
And there's like nothing comes out.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's all good though, it's fun.
Yeah. It's, this game's hard. Especially on Dread mode. Gonna try to take this guy out so that he's not bothering me. Oh, gotta do another speed boost.
Nice.
Because certain blocks can only be broken by the speed booster. Normally you'd have to go get the grapple beam, but since I already have it, we can go straight to the next area.
Sweet.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Getting out of Da'Aron.
Da'Aron to Ferenia.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Ferenia, technically.
For any of you who need to know how it's spelled, it's F-E. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ooh. Sitting in an elevator. Is this the elevator music time?
Yeah,
I think that was the elevator music time. Yeah, because we didn't have anything to say.
Yeah. Oh, this place looks cool.
This place is very cool. I mean, honestly, I like the art direction for basically all of the game. Oh.
Melsanic.
There's a way to get this, which is you jump off and then do the flash shift to the wall and then wall jump off of the wall. Whoops. Oh god.
Gotta wait for that door to...
Yeah.
There you go.
Once you trigger the thing, it like takes a second to
It locks
reset.
for a minute. And
yeah.
Then... Oh, Emmy zone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. This is one of the cooler cutscenes in the game. One of the longer, more important ones.
Hieroglyph of the guy we fought?
Yeah. What's going on with Samus's hand?
Yeah, I don't know. That was unusual. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
It got deactivated.
Interesting.
It's a Chozo.
Chozo.
I thought this was so cool
Yeah.
when I first played it.
Well, this is a big thing because Samus was raised by the last of the Chozo,
Yes.
or so she thought. She
Yes.
thought that they were the only ones left in the universe, and then they
Yes.
got killed off.
Exactly. Which is backstory that's never really explained in the games.
Yeah.
I love the music for this part.
Yeah, it's cool.
Raven Beak. I like the sound of his voice too.
Yeah, me too.
Should we be reading this out loud? Like, technically he's reading it, but it's...
Well, it's too late now.
Our intention was to eradicate these Metroids, which would become more dangerous than ever before by destroying the planet. However, Ravenbeak took extreme measures to prevent that. He worships at the altar of power. In his eyes, the Metroids were symbolic of a power great enough to rule the galaxy. Ravenbeak plotted to bring the Metroids to ZDR and use them as a bioweapon, which is pretty classic in the Metroid universe.
Yeah.
People are always fighting over the Metroids. To accomplish this, he needed the Thoha tribe, as we possess the ability to control the Metroids. For that purpose, I alone was spared. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Ravenbeak and the Makin tribe took me back to their homeworld, ZDR, in order to continue their preparations for gathering Metroids. However, they ran into unforeseen difficulties and were forced to put their plan on hold. One of the soldiers who returned from SR-388 was actually an X in disguise.
Right, because the X could
The X
turn
parasite
into people.
transform,
The X
yeah. ZDR descended into chaos. All of their soldiers were infected by the X. Yet somehow Ravenbeak narrowly managed to contain them. He then turned his thoughts to resuming his plan. But the Metroids on SR-388 had already been eradicated by your hand. That also, yeah, I mean, they explain it, but one of the games, Samus destroys all the Metroids on SR-388. With the Metroids now extinct, Ravenbeak's plans should have lain in ruin. Yes, lain in ruin. If not for you. The Emmy are being used by Ravenbeak. Samus Aran, I don't know how it's pronounced. Listen well, he has commanded them to extract the Metroid DNA from within your body. I mean, it's dramatic, but also I feel like it's kind of predictable if you hear the rest of that conversation. Oh. I'll end this once and for all. I like that Samus speaks in this game.
Yeah.
But she only speaks in the Chozo language.
Yeah, it's great.
You must proceed this way. I have unlocked the gate. Also, this is Samus's theme song, for anyone who cares about that.
Yeah.
First came from Super Metroid. I'm counting on you, Samus.
Oh.
Boss time.
So sad. You meet a friendly guy.
I know.
Like the first time in the whole game, and then he instantly dies.
Shinespark!
Whoa, nice.
Okay, I think he's
Holy
dead.
crap. Wow, you made that look easy.
I fought him many times. That's one of the bosses that you fight multiple times as
Yeah.
mini bosses.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Quiet robe.
Yeah, Quiet Robe. It's so nice. You're like, oh, I got this friend, and then he just dies immediately.
That's nice.
No, that part isn't nice. The first part of getting a friend is nice, and then it's sad. All right, well, let's keep going. Shit, I angled that wrong. Let me just do that again because I want to get those extra missiles for later.
Okay.
You have to angle it diagonally down and to the right
Okay.
in order to Shinespark there. There you go.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you,
What?
you know,
Yeah, I know.
what do you think about Quiet Robe?
I think it's really cool to see, like, a character who is kind to Samus and who is not part of, like, a military group.
Yeah.
I think we get a lot of that in the Metroid games. Generally, Samus's allies are, like...
Yeah, there's Umos, who's the...
Right, yeah.
Luminoth
from Metroid
guy.
Prime 2.
And I think he's just the leader.
Yeah.
It's not implied that he's a military guy at all.
No, I like Umos,
Yeah,
actually.
he's cool.
He was also...
I don't know
nice.
if that's how
Actually,
you're
kind of
supposed to say his name,
similar
but-
vibes.
Yeah, similar vibes for sure.
Yeah, I like Quiet Robe's like gentle energy.
Yeah. I think the animation, again, it's just so good in that cutscene. Like,
has explained much.
he's got a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
Samus Aran, Raven Beak Lord you here. He wants the Metroid DNA that exists only within you. I have confirmed that Quiet Robe has deactivated all remaining enemies. You should now be able to reach the surface unthreatened.
All right.
The Quiet Robe opened is in Ferenia. Return there immediately.
Back to
All right.
Ferenia. Okay. Here we go.
So you haven't been past that thing yet. Okay.
No, but I've been in this room before.
Right.
I need to head down and to the left, basically.
Right, you're going for
This elevator.
that elevator. Got it.
Or this one,
Shuttle.
but this, yeah, that shuttle. That is my next destination.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long. Oh,
Oh, okay.
I forgot that was there.
Why not, I guess. Yeah. I really like I really like the amount of story that's in this game. I think it's just enough to make it very dramatic and
Yes.
make sure that you understand the stakes. But it actually is, it's very sparse. You know, like, I mean, we had enough. Like in the first episode, I think we wound up doing a good amount of like talking to Adam and like
Yes.
cutscenes and stuff, but that's the majority of it, right? And then
went
it's
the
like
wrong
since
way.
then, oh darn,
it might be easier for me to just go down here.
yeah,
No, it's probably easier for me to go back up, actually.
okay.
I'll try. Sorry, you were saying?
No, I was just saying, I like that you know, some games I really do like the story to be like rich and full and take up a lot of our time, but I actually really appreciate that this story is very simple.
Yeah,
and
same.
that we don't spend a lot of time on it, because like that's not really why people come to the Metroid series, you know, like it's mostly for this really cool adventure stuff and the exploration, going in the different environments, fighting aliens.
Yeah, totally.
And so there's plenty enough of that to be had without a need for a lot of explanation, I think. So
Yeah.
so I appreciate that, but I appreciate that the amount of story that there is very well done.
Yes, totally.
The simplified version of the events of the previous games at the beginning is great, and then that explanation of the Mockin and the Thoha is, I think, it's good. It's straightforward,
Yeah.
and we understand their motives pretty well. Obviously, the classic trope of the guy is just about to tell you a really important piece of information and then dies.
Well, I think he told us all the important information, actually.
Did he?
Well, okay, maybe not all of it.
There's probably other things that he knows that we're gonna find out later.
But he told us most of the information
That's
that we needed.
hint, viewers. There's more to come.
He told us everything that we needed to know to continue our adventure, at least.
Absolutely. Which is what, that's also part of the trope.
Yes.
They tell you everything you need to know to continue your adventure.
But not
They
everything you
don't
need to
tell
know
everything
to, like, not have an emotional breakdown later when you find out the important
yeah,
detail.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is just really cool. It feels very climactic to me, which is awesome because it is supposed to be the end of the story.
Yeah.
And they might do another story. I don't know if they're going to make more Metroid games in the main series.
Yeah.
They probably will, since this game did so well. But, yeah, it concludes the story that started with the very first Metroid game. So that's pretty cool. And it feels...
The story running for 40 years?
Yeah.
Not quite. No, it's
30?
Yeah, 30, I guess.
Probably.
Metroid 1, I think is just prior to 1990. I think it was like a late 80s.
I'm not sure, actually.
Oh, let me look it up. I want to know.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just keep running through the game.
Yeah. Now you have to provide all the commentary while I'm sitting here Googling.
Okay, well, I'm going to attempt something here. Damn it, I didn't quite do it. If you do a wall jump like with like almost perfect precision there while speed boosting, then you can jump in the air and then morph ball and slide through that thing.
1986.
Okay,
So
not quite 30 years. No, wait.
no, more
no,
than
that's more than 30 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
an old game.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this game adds a lot of story or lore or whatever to, which sort of retroactively makes the other games have a bit of a different context.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it does it in a cool way.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you said, the story wasn't the main point of Metroid usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I don't think they could choose to do that and make a good Metroid
Sorry.
game that way. I mean, you can definitely break the formula of a series and do really well. I mean,
Yeah, totally.
so within Metroid, I feel like Metroid Other M is the example of that, and I don't think it did do very well. But then you look at, say, the Zelda series, where Breath of the Wild so fiercely veers off from the way
Damn it.
that Zelda games have been for decades, and it's the most popular Zelda game ever, I think.
Yeah, totally.
One of the most popular games, I mean.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think it's really important to actually observe the elements of what makes your game and question them. And I totally think that you could make a really fantastic Metroid game that was completely different.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Metroid Prime was kind of like that when it came
Yes.
out, and it was awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I wonder if
It
they're
was
ever
the
going to
first-
actually finish Metroid Prime 4.
we'll see.
Yeah, I'd be really curious to play it. I like the Metroid Prime series a lot.
Yeah, I really liked Metroid Prime 1, like around the time it came out. I really enjoyed playing it. Then I found 2 really challenging and I never completed it, and so I never really felt like I should do 3 because
Yeah.
I hadn't completed 2.
That's kind of fair, I guess.
But
you don't.
I found that in a first-person game.
I'm sorry, everyone who's watching. I'm struggling with this section.
It's okay. I found that in a first-person game, like because the Metroid Prime games are from the first-person angle. We're looking from Samus's eyes in those games, and I think I wish that the action was a bit punchier and faster. That's sort
fair.
of my biggest thing. Like.
I wonder if it would be after Metroid Dread, you know? Like,
yeah,
Metroid
if
Prime
they've kind
4.
of learned that. Because I feel that's how it is in this game, right? You know, it's usually just a few quick blasts, takes out an enemy. There's a lot of running and gunning, like it's very high speed.
Yes, it is.
And I think the Metroid Prime games are a lot slower, and I think the combat feels very slow to me. It's okay.
It's because I'm trying to concentrate on the conversation that we're having.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But that said, I do still think the Metroid Prime games are very cool.
Totally. They have a lot of charm, and the atmosphere in those games is
You know
really cool.
what I really love in Metroid Prime is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
The soundtrack in Metroid Prime is so good. You know what? Actually, we should do another little soundtrack.
All right.
Just to appreciate
Let's
it.
do it right now.
Right there. Oh, yeah.
Which soundtrack are we doing? I don't know.
I know what it is.
Okay.
I know what we've put in there.
What is it? Because I think
It's-
I'm editing this, so if you say it now,
it's
then I'll
that
know.
really, really good one from the menu of Metroid Prime 1. You know the one? When you're floating around the red with like the
nice.
rain and all
Yeah.
that stuff? Yeah. It's like the main Metroid Prime theme song.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I love that song.
Oh shit. Oh. These enemies are kind of hard to avoid.
Yeah.
Normally just kind of annoying. On Dread mode, they're really hard.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, all in all, though, I feel like you're still doing incredibly well.
Thank you.
Like, I mean,
I feel like there's an enemy up
you
here.
trip up here and there, but like...
Oh god! I knew it was there. I didn't know where it was though. I knew it was up there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Was that an annoying, or was that like a super annoying?
That was an annoying.
Yeah,
There are super
same one.
annoyings later,
Yeah.
but okay. So what I'm gonna do this time is make small progress
Okay.
rather than making big progress,
Okay.
and then I'll save.
Oh, I see.
Because there's actually a shortcut that you can get that may or may not be helpful, but I'm gonna try it and see if it's helpful.
Okay.
Oh, attention.
Yeah, that scared me for a sec there.
So you gotta go through that whole area, right?
Yeah.
And then there's that annoying. Oh!
Oh, look out! Oh my god, oh, that scared me.
So I've opened up this thing,
Okay, yeah, this is new.
which actually leads us back to this area. Okay, well it's kind of annoying because there's all these enemies.
Yeah.
I guess I don't need to go that way. So there's a save point here, basically.
Okay.
Which means I skip a few of those rooms.
Right. Speaking of save points, points to take a break, we're at about our usual episode length.
Yeah, okay,
for,
well, let's call it there.
series,
Next
so-
time I will fight Drozhishka. We had a thing with our sister about not knowing what the name of the boss is, but there's a boss coming up. The underwater boss. Unless I die for like a full 30 minutes in this section, but I don't think. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you later.
See you next time.
Bye.